Hey everyone, my name is Sam Pedro, and today I'm going to be doing a quick review about the book Alexander Hamilton by Ron Chernow. And I finally watched Hamilton on Disney Plus. I watched the musical this past month. And then I made the mistake of listening to the album over and over and over again, and kind of became obsessed with Hamilton. And in that, I knew that the play was based off of the book Alexander Hamilton by Ron Chernow, and so I decided to give it a try. I was a little hesitant to begin this book. This is not a short book, it's over 800 pages long, and I was worried that a biography written about a man who lived 250 years ago would be full of dry moments, but I didn't find that to be the case. And I think it's because Alexander Hamilton was such a unique individual who accomplished so much in such a short amount of time that the biography just naturally flows through his life and is both informative and entertaining. And I never found my interest waning as I read through the book. As far as biographies go, Alexander Hamilton I found to be a very well-crafted and perfectly packaged book. Alexander Hamilton himself, there's a lot to learn from his life, and the book really is like a roadmap leading us to the valuable insights from his life. And so I was constantly learning and finding principles which I could apply to my own life. So the book was written in 2004, and of course is about the life of Alexander Hamilton, who was a founding father and in many ways was the father of the American government. At least that's what Ron Chernow says. He is also the guy who is on the $10 bill. He was a workhorse who never stopped going and had his hands on just about everything. You find him playing a role in the Revolutionary War, at the Constitutional Convention, and as America's first Treasury Secretary. And the book just goes through his life. My favorite thing about the book was learning about Hamilton, the writer, and just how much Alexander Hamilton was writing and reading. And Ron Chernow said that Hamilton must surely have written the maximum amount of words that a human could write in 49 years. Just saying that he was constantly writing, spending all of his time writing. And with that writing came a lot of reading. Again, Chernow also says that he must have spent every spare moment reading and self-educating. So as the book moves along and goes through various periods of his life, we see through the lens of what was he writing at the time and also what was he reading at the time. And I really like that the book displays Alexander Hamilton's life like that. And I found it extremely inspirational. I really strive to write a lot, and I also strive to read a lot, which essentially both mean that I try to think a lot. And I think Alexander Hamilton was somebody who spent a lot of time thinking and fleshing out his ideas and putting his thoughts concretely into words and putting that on paper. If you watch the musical and you're interested in, maybe reading Alexander Hamilton, the book, I really think you should. I was very entertained, but also very informed, and I felt like I learned a lot. His life has so much to offer, which the musical didn't have the time to get into. And so there was a lot of episodes about his life that were key to the foundation of the United States, and also key moments in his own life. And I loved this book. And that is my quick review of Alexander Hamilton. I didn't go into too much detail or too much depth about the book. I mostly just wanted to make this video because I really loved the book, and I just wanted to get my opinion out there. I think Ron Chernow is an amazing author who was able to create this wonderful portrait of one of America's founding fathers, and his story really is inspirational, Alexander Hamilton's story. And I think that's part of the reason why the musical's done so well. I mean, obviously the music and the lyrics are great, but at the end of the day, it's about a man who overcame so much and accomplished so much, and just never, took his foot off the pedal with his approach to life. And so I loved the book, loved learning about Alexander Hamilton. Let me know below if you have read this book and what your thoughts were, or maybe if you are interested in reading this book. And if you liked this review, please hit the like button and the subscribe button, and I hope you all have a good day.